You are watching Silent Observer, no noise, no corporate spin, just the cold, hard data of modern reality. Today, we look at the psychological warfare happening right inside your wallet. We are examining how trillion-dollar industries engineered your burnout and why you are willingly paying for your own confinement. Let's begin. Have you ever thought that you are actively killing yourself to buy things that promise to keep you alive? Right now, millions of civilized humans are willingly trading their internal organs, their cardiovascular health, and their neurological sanity for digital bank digits. We invite chronic insomnia, stomach ulcers, and severe clinical burnout. We trigger permanent, irreversible physical decay, and we do it voluntarily. Why? Because a trillion-dollar corporate complex has convinced your subconscious that you must break your body today to buy happiness tomorrow. It is a terrifying, psychotic delusion. You are bleeding out your finite physical life force to acquire capital, completely blind to the fact that you are destroying the exact biological vessel required to enjoy it. Look closely at the math of your existence. You are working overtime, destroying your nervous system, and abandoning your family just to fund the cure for the stress that your job created in the first place. You aren't buying a luxury lifestyle, you are buying your own medical frustration. Modern advertising is no longer about informing you. It is a weaponized branch of behavioral psychology. Trillion-dollar giants have mapped the chemical pathways of your brain, triggering ancient survival mechanisms with terrifying precision. These ads don't ask you what you want, they dictate what you lack. By engineering artificial scarcity and social urgency, they convince your subconscious that your self-worth depends on your next purchase. The consequences are written clearly in our financial data. Across the Western world, personal credit card bills are inflating to historic, unsustainable heights. This desperation has seeped deeply into youth culture. The psychological pressure to possess luxury symbols is now so crushing that it acts as a primary catalyst for modern crime. Young minds, entirely intoxicated by an engineered illusion of status, are driven to illicit shortcuts. They aren't stealing for survival. They are risking their entire futures to buy an admission ticket into an elite social lookout. We are drowning in desires we never chose to have. The death of satisfaction. Let's look at a brutal reality check. A $200 smartphone does everything you actually need. It makes calls, streams, videos, and connects you to the world. Yet, millions of people willingly bypass logic, drain their savings, or swipe a high-interest credit card to buy a phone that costs 6 times more. Why? Because you aren't buying a phone. You are buying an identity rescue package. Welcome to the ultimate mental prison, the hedonic treadmill. This is a biological glitch inside your brain that ensures your happiness resets to zero the exact moment you get what you want. Think about it. The day you unboxed that expensive item, the dopamine hit was massive. A week later, it was just a normal object sitting on your desk. The excitement died. The peak became your new baseline. So, what do you do when the internal satisfaction evaporates? You weaponize it, you turn it outward, you flaunt it, flex it, and post it online to extract a cheap, temporary hit of validation from your peers. In sociology, this is called conspicuous consumption, buying luxury items, not for what they do, but to lie to the world about who you are. Take a step back and look at how absurd this trap really is. You are destroying your physical body at a job you secretly hate, just to buy a piece of metal you don't actually need, to impress people you don't even like. Your self-worth has been completely hijacked by a corporate supply chain. They have programmed you to feel permanently empty, ensuring you stay broke, hungry, and forever chasing the next shiny distraction. The corporate Pincer movement. At this point, you might shrug your shoulders and ask a very logical question. What is the actual problem with owning expensive things if we are buying them with our own hard-earned money? If I survive the grind, don't I deserve the reward? Here's the catch that should make your blood run cold. You do not realize that you are caught in a predatory multi-trillion-dollar pincer movement designed to ensure you never truly own anything, not even your own mind. Think about how perfectly balanced this trap is. On one side, corporate marketing divisions use advanced neurological data to extract your money while you sleep, hitting your feed with targeted psychological triggers. On the other side, the hyper-capitalist engine exploits your physical labor while you are awake. Every single company you work for is bound by a legal, relentless mandate, profit maximization. And to fuel that unquenchable machine, they must slowly erase your human boundaries. They don't just ask for your 40 hours anymore. They demand your weekends. They invade your Saturdays and Sundays with quiet, unspoken threats, dropping tasks into your inbox that magically need to be finalized by Monday morning. They have turned your home into an extension of your cubicle. You are trapped in a brutal, cyclical ecosystem. You are forced to surrender your rest, your sanity, your hobbies, and your irreplaceable family time just to earn a premium paycheck. And then in a twist of pure corporate genius, you are psychologically manipulated into spending that exact same paycheck on high-end luxury items just to cure the deep, aching burnout caused by the work in the first place. You are burning your finite life force to buy products you only want because you are exhausted, hollow, and desperately trying to purchase a sense of escape. It is a flawless, self-sustaining trap. But if you think losing your weekends to buy a status symbol is bad, wait until you see the final, darkest layer of this matrix. Because the machine didn't just stop at stealing your time and your money. It did something far worse, figured out a way to make you actively defend your own cage, entirely rewriting your internal moral compass, while ensuring you stay blind to the exit door right in front of you. So, how do we break the machinery? How do we find true, lasting satisfaction in a world that is meticulously designed to keep us hungry? The solution does not require you to abandon your ambitions or feel guilty for wanting a comfortable life. It simply begins with an act of gentle, liberating honesty. You must learn to ruthlessly distinguish your genuine human needs from your manufactured corporate wants. Conclusion: the Great Decoupling. The greatest mistake most of us make in the modern world is failing to balance the equation of our existence. We lose sight of the ratio between the precious time we invest to get money and the ultimate utility of that money, which is, and always has been, simply to live a peaceful, happy life. Money is an incredible tool when it serves your freedom, but it becomes a tyrant the moment it demands your peace, your health, and your family as collateral. To escape this trap, you do not need to drop out of society. You just need to reclaim your sovereignty. Look closely at your life and start a conscious shift. It is time to minimize the noise, minimize the endless comparison on social feeds, and minimize the exhausting urge to buy things just to prove your worth to a world that isn't paying attention. Instead, choose to do more of what actually feeds your soul. Spend more unhurried hours with the people who love you for who you are, not what you own. Dedicate more time to resting your mind, protecting your physical body, and enjoying the simple zero-cost pleasures of being alive. Reclaim your Saturdays and Sundays. Establish firm boundaries with your work, realizing that a job can replace you in a week, but your family never can. True wealth is not measured by the premium logo in your pocket, but by the absolute ownership you have over your mornings, your weekends, and your thoughts. You don't need to stay on a treadmill that leaves you running in place. Step off. Breathe. Silence the manufactured desires. Embrace the clarity of what truly matters and design a life built on your own terms. Here at The Silent Observer, our platform exists to amplify the global issues that matter most. We dedicate ourselves to uncovering the critical topics that demand immediate, worldwide attention. If you are deeply concerned about a crisis unfolding in your own country, please let me know. I would love to raise awareness and give it a voice. Stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video. Meanwhile, if you like the content, please subscribe and like, as it will help us reach like-minded people like you and grow this community of deep thinkers.